Welcome back. Good evening to all of you. Hello everyone. Today we are going to study some basics of the Python, like we are going to see Python data types, we are going to see Python loops, and then we are going to see in the Python data types like a string, how to access the string elements, and then basic operations on the string functions and methods. And after that, if there would be some time remaining, then we will see the Python list. Okay? Can you please confirm me, am I audible, clear and loud? You can write in the chat window so that we can go ahead. Okay? Okay guys, shall I start? So now first of all, I'm going to start like in the last session, in the continuation of the last session. In the last session we have seen the machine learning, artificial intelligence, and basic overview about the deep learning, data science, a project life cycle. All these things we have seen, and we have started the Python, how to work in the Python. We have started to work in the Python Colab, Python code in the Colab. So today's session I'm going to start, basically I'll open the Google Colab and then I'll going to write certain codes. Okay? And one more thing guys, don't worry about all these things, like how we are going to do the attendance. You will clear all these things in the description of this video. Okay? So just open the Google Colab along with me, do all the codings along with me. Okay, so first of all I'll explain you the decision making. Like in the last class we have seen how to write the if else, but today in the more detail I'll explain you how to write the if else conditions, and then we will see certain questions, how to write the certain questions, how to do the certain questions to solve conditions. Okay. One more thing, Python have different data types. Okay, so now I am starting data types first. Just a second. Okay, here data types. You know, there are the different data types in the Python. First you can categorize like numerical. Numerical we all know, in the different programming languages we have done, like integer, float. Okay, and you can say complex numbers. Okay, next if I'll categorize this into sequence data types. Sequence types. Okay, in the sequence types we can categorize into different categories, like first is string. Okay, next is list, and then one is the tuple. String and list, you can say these are the heart of Python. We are going to see different examples in the list and Python. List and string. Okay, so first of all, like I have told you the numerical, you know, numerical data types, like we have declared one variable a equals to 10 and then b equals to 20, something like this, and we have checked its data type with the help of the type function. Like type A type B, you can check it is the integer data type. You don't need to provide the data type when you are declaring a variable. It will automatically assign the data type according to the values you are assigning. If you are assigning the value 10.5, it will detect the data type is float. Okay. If you assign some complex number, then it will detect it's a complex number. So numerical data type is very simple in the Python. You don't need to worry about, you don't need to remember anything. You just assign the values and then check the type of a variable. Okay. Hello guys, I think that was my fan voice. I forgotten to switch off this. Now it won't happen. Voice would be clear. Okay. So this is the numerical data types. We already seen certain examples, like we have seen we just declared two variables and then we have sum two variables and assigned to the third variable. C is equal to A plus B. So in the Python, you can say data type, numerical data type, we already know we define two different variables and then we can check the, with the help of the type function, we can check the data type of a variable. Now come to the important thing, that is the sequence type, string, list and tuple. If I'll declare a variable like this, A equals to hello, I'm assigning certain values. It means it is a string value. Okay, it is a string value, and if I'll define something like this inside the square brackets, like A comma B comma C, some values, then whatever we are having inside the square brackets, that is called the list. And in the normal braces, whatever you are having, that is a tuple. Okay. Now it's fine guys, there is no air noise, you can listen it carefully. Okay. So just you can see string, list and tuple data type. We will see different examples of a string, list and tuple. Okay. So I'll come to this coding part. I'll start directly the coding part, don't worry. Okay. And here only I'll explain you the different data types. Okay, we will see the data types. Yeah, don't worry, I'll tell you tuple, list, I'll give you some examples of the tuple, list, all these things. Okay, so first thing we are going to see the different data types. Numbers, you already know, we have taken the different examples of the number. Now I'm going ahead, sequence data type, first data type. In the sequence data type, I'm going to see string. Okay. Sequence data type, string, we are going to see how to define a string. Basically, string you can put into a single quotes, double quotes, or you can put into triple quotes. Like here, I'm defining S equals to go edu hub. Okay. Then if I'll print S, in the today's class and next upcoming class, I'll do the Python part. Then after these two classes, I'll start the data science libraries. Because for starting the data science libraries, you should know string and list. That's why today I have taken the topic string. First string, then we will do certain examples, string, combination of a string, loop and decision making, if else conditions. Okay. So here I'll define a simple string S equals to go edu hub, and then I have printed S value, that is it will give you the go edu hub output. Okay. it's executing. Go edu hub print s. Now what I will do, welcome, I'll write a big string and I just want to slice it. Welcome to Go edu hub. Okay, this is my s. Now from this s I want certain parts. Like this s having certain, this w has one index is called 0. Here you can see w. This w has index 0 and e is 1, 2. Like in the array we are having certain indexes. S of 0. If you print s of 0, then it will give you only the w. If you print here s of 1, then it will give you e. Okay, these are the parts of the string. So this is called the indexing. Indexing starts from 0 and it will go till the last element. So every element having certain index, you can access particular alphabet or you can say particular element with the help of index. This s of 0 means I am trying to access this w. S of 1 means I am trying to access e. If I will write here s of 5, S of 5 means I just want to access 6th element because index starts from 0th element. So W is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the 6th position M. At 6th position is M. Okay? So basically we are creating a string and then we are accessing particular elements from the string with the help of indexing. So always this starts like its indexing is S indexes like this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. And there is negative indexing also, like from the last element. We can start the indexing from right to left like -1 and then -2 and then -3 and so on. From right to left. If I'll go from right to left like this B I can access with the help of S of -1. S of -1. Both are the same thing. Like I'll show you in the tutorial also, you will get more clear picture. In the string, this is the string like goeduhub, GOEDUHUB. Here we are having the index like this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Left to right indexing is starting from 0 to whatever number of digits you are having. And from right to left, it starts from -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 and so on. These are called the index of a string. From left to right, it starts from 0 to n and from right to left, it starts from -1 to -n. And here it stands for the last element of the string. Okay. So if you want to access a particular element of a string, you can access like this. Like here, goeduhub technologies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and complete str I'll print, it will give you the complete string. Goeduhub 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just want to access particular element like str of 0, you know that should be G. str of -1, that should be last element. We have seen practically also. And I just want to access a range of elements. Like here, I want to access only 2, TO. So I can give a range of strings, index. This is called the slicing. I'm writing now slicing. Okay. So here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It will start from 8th index and it will go till the 10. Now I'll print it. 8 to 10. What it will print? It will print 8th element and 9th element. Last index is always exclusive. First index is always inclusive. Okay? Last index is always exclusive and first index is always inclusive. Okay? So if I just want to print come, then what I will write? I want to print only the come. For the come, what I can do? I can write here as and come C start at 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, third index. So I can write here 3 and colon and then 4 elements I am taking. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So I'll write here 7. 3 colon 7. It means it will give you third element, fourth, fifth, sixth. Last index is exclusive. Okay? Mahesh, don't worry, I'll explain again at the end of the class how to submit your assignments. Don't worry, just focus on the class. Okay? So let me tell you, first thing is we have defined a string, how to access a particular element from the string using the indexes, positive index as well as negative index. Okay? And you just want to access a particular part of a string, like I just want to access come. So I can put this in the slicing. Slice operator, this colon is called slice operator. So 8 colon 10 means it will give you 8th element and 9th element, and basically in the string I can say string and inside the square bracket start index colon and then end index. Okay? String, start index and end index. Start index is always inclusive, end index is always exclusive. Now I think this slicing should be clear to all of you, because this is very important. In the list also we are going to use, in the NumPy also we are going to use, in the different Python libraries we are going to use this slicing, this indexing concept. So this is very important, that's why I am giving lots of time. You can take any string, then you just try to access different element like s of 0, s of 1, s of 3, 4, 5, 6, and as well as negative indexes like s of -1, s of -2, s of -3. And similarly, you can write like this, you just want to access a particular substring. You can call it substring or a part of a string. So a part of a string you just want to access is basically you just need to give the start index colon end index. Start index is always inclusive, end index is always exclusive. Okay? And next thing is, you can see here, reference notes also provided in description of this video for the string. You can open those after the class, you can read those. Right now focus on the class. Like here we have defined certain string, we access certain elements, we have seen slicing from first to fifth character. Now one more thing, like I just want to access first 5 characters. I just want to access first 5 character. I just want to access last 5 characters. For this, what I can do? Like S, you know. What is the S? S I'll print here. Okay. Now I just want to access first 5 characters. S of. Then start index I can keep empty. Start index I am not providing. By default it will take 0. And the end index I am giving here 6. Sorry, 5. Then what it will give you? It will give you first 5 characters. Means before the colon I have not provided anything. It means it will by default start from 0th index, and from 0th index here we will take W. Okay, and then it will go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth element is not included. Fifth index element is not included. So it will take first 5 characters started from 0th index. Okay. And similarly, I just want to access last 5 characters. Okay, I just want to access last 5 characters like S of colon. I'll give you index, like I'll give you start index, but I don't provide you end index like 5 colon. What will happen? It will start from 5th index, and end index I have not provided. It means it will go till the end. Okay, I'll zoom it, don't worry. Now it's perfect, I think. And I'll remove this part. Okay guys, S5 colon, it means it will start from 5th index. Okay, it will start from 5th index and it will go till the last element, because the last index I have not provided. I just want to say, when you are not providing the start index, it will take from 0, and if you are not providing the last index, then it will take by default, it will go till the last element. And one more thing here, we can give here gap also, like S of 1 colon 8 and colon 2. If I'll write like this, I'll run this. What will happen here? You know, our S is welcome to GoEdu Hub. What it will do, it will start from 1st index and it will go till the 8th index, but after the colon, 3rd parameter I have provided, that is the increment or decrement. It is just like a loop. It is just like a loop. Here inside this, first is start index, second is end index, and third is increment or decrement. Now there should be one question, like how we can traverse the string in the reverse direction. Okay, 1 8 means it will pick the first index character, then it will skip the second index character, it will go to the 3rd index, it will skip 4th index, it will go to the 5th. Basically we are providing here gap of 2. By default it is taking the gap of 1, but when we are putting here 2, it means it will increment by 2. Okay, so you can say start, stop, or end, or increment or decrement. Or we can also call this increment and decrement as a step. This is a step. Like you just want to take a step of 2, step of 3, step of 4, something like this. Okay? And I just want to put reverse of the string. Then what I will do? I just want to traverse in the reverse direction. Like I just want to start from the last element. Okay? And I just want to go till the 4th last. Okay, you can see this. Is there space only? Why this -1? Just a second. colon -5. It should pick. In the list it's work. Let me write this again. This is the reverse when I'm not providing anything. Yeah, reverse of the string is I'm not providing the start index, I'm not providing the end index. I'm providing -1 means it will revert. It will start from the last element. Okay, so basically I'm not providing the start index, end index, and I'm providing from -1. It will decrement by -1. Okay, and let me try again what happened. -1 colon -4 colon, I hope so. Now it should work. Yes, it will start from last element and will go till the -4th, means till the last 4th element. It will pick the -1, -2 and -3. -4 is not included and step is negative. So I have to provide the negative step also. Okay. So this is the how you can access the elements with the help of indexing and slicing. Same thing we will do in the list also. So don't worry about the list also, same thing we will do in the list. You can see these examples after the class. You can easily do all these examples. Now the thing is, string is immutable object. This is very important guys, string is immutable. What is the immutable? Immutable means we cannot change. There are two types of object, mutable and immutable. Mutable means we can replace the objects, we can change the objects, but immutable is we cannot change. You can see here the practical example, like I have s equals to hello. Okay, and then what I will do, s of 1, I just want to replace s of 1 by capital E. Okay, like here I just want to put, instead of small e, I just want to put here capital E. Or you can run now. It won't support. I cannot change the elements. I cannot change the elements in a string once I declared. Once I declared means I have created an object, and that object having certain memory address. I just want to replace a particular element. It won't possible in the string. We cannot change a particular element in the string. If you want to change, you can reassign new string, like s equals to this time. This will happen. Okay, so you cannot change particular element, you can change the complete string. This is called the immutability of the string. Okay, I hope now it's clear, and now we will see different functions in the string. What are the different functions available in the string? Okay, you can delete the string, you can create the new string, you can create the formatting in the string also. These are the things you can do. Now I'll tell you certain functions, like string length, string maximize, string capitalize, string split, all these things we can do. String split, strip, certain functions I'll tell you how to work with the string functions. Okay, so let me go ahead. Guys, till now everything is clear or not? Can you please write in the chat window so that I'll get the more clear vision how you people are getting the things and what more you need. Like indexing and splitting, I have told you. What is the string? I have told you. How to access different parts of the string, I have already told you. Okay, reassigning of the string is not possible. You cannot change the string. You can delete the string. DELS. You can delete. After this, I just want to print S. I cannot print because S won't exist. Okay, S name is not defined. Clear everything? Okay, let's go ahead. We will see more things in the list. We will see certain functions. Okay. So first thing is, I just want to see the length of a function. I just want to see length of a string. So S equals to, I'll define S equals to hello GoEduHub. Okay. This is my S. Now I just want to check how long this is S. So I can use length function, len. This is the simple function. It will tell you the length of the string. So you can easily access this string. Now you know total length of the string is 14. You just want to make the capitalize, or you just want to make the lowercase characters, uppercase and lowercase, you can do that also. So here, like S dot upper, and then I'll print the S. This S dot upper is hello GoEduHub, and this S is hello GoEduHub. What it does, it basically converts the complete S to the uppercase. But still inside the S we are having hello GoEduHub, because I didn't assign the S dot upper. If I'll do like this, S equals to S dot upper, then what will happen? Now if you print S, it will give you the uppercase hello GoEduHub. Okay, you can check either it is a digit, a string having digits or not, and it is, you can join the string, you can merge the strings, two strings, and you can do the different operations over the string, like S equals to hello, okay, and second S1 equals to GoEduHub. Okay, I just want to combine two S. S2 equals to S plus S1, and now you can print S2. Okay, hello GoEduHub. I just want to one space here, so I can append one space here, double quotes, space, double quotes, and then plus. So plus operator, what plus operator will do? It concatenates two strings. Okay. Similarly, you can do like this. S into 2. It means it will repeat the S 2 times. Print hello, hello. 2 times it repeated the S. Membership operators, we have one membership operator, like in or not in. What's going on? In and not in. Okay. In is basically membership operator. It will check either a element belongs to string or not. Like here S having hello. So I can check print H in S. It will give you true and false. True. Like H is belonging to the S. If I'll write here in place of H, I'll write Z. So I can check Z inside the S or not? No. It will give you the output false. S is not inside the, Z is not inside the S. Okay. So these are the certain simple operators you can apply over the string. Okay. So I think now we know a little bit things about the string. We can go ahead and then we can solve certain questions in the string also. Okay. First of all, I'll give you one more thing, like I'll show you how to write the loop. Then using the loop and a string, we can write certain questions. Okay. And guys, for today's class, I provide you assignment also. Like in the description of this video, you can see the assignment link. Like here, I can also tell you GoEdu Hub. If you visit the GoEdu Hub, here if you click over the hot, and here the Python exercise practice solutions. This is your task 1, or you can call it assignment 1. This assignment 1 is having certain questions. After completing this class, you will be able to solve these questions. What you have to do, you have to read question one by one. You have to solve those questions in your editor, and then you need to make certain notes or certain kind of PDF, and that you can share over your LinkedIn. And wherever you are sharing the LinkedIn, you need to tag the GoEdu Hub and as well as tag this post link also. This post link also. And day after you will got here solution also. Like right now this is only question, but day after we will put here solution, so you can cross check your solution is working or not. Okay, so this is your task 1. After the class you have to exercise this task, so that you will get the clarity about the how to run certain codes in the Python, how to solve certain questions in the Python. Okay, so this is the attendance part 3. I can tell you the attendance part. Now I'll explain you attendance part. Some people having lots of doubt in the attendance, how we will complete the attendance rules. If you go to this link page, online training YouTube live class link, here everything is mentioned. Attendance rule, write the session summary after the class, ending the class. Here what you need to put, you need to put your registration ID, and then you need to write what you have learned in that particular session. Then we are putting certain questions over the Facebook and over the LinkedIn. One of them, like LinkedIn is mandatory, Facebook you can skip, you can put, that is optional, but LinkedIn is necessary. You need to go to that particular link, and like day 1, day 2, like yesterday's class is day 1, you can see there is a post that having a certain content like day 1 and certain questions. You have to answer those questions like this. You need to put first your ID and then write the answers of those questions. And the third thing, that is the assignment. This is, whenever I'll provide you this assignment, you need to solve that assignment, and you need to put that assignment solution to your LinkedIn profile, and where you can tag GoEdu Hub Technologies, and you can tag me also. Okay, you can open your LinkedIn. Just go to the LinkedIn. Like I can open my LinkedIn. Somebody want to demo on the LinkedIn, don't worry, I'll tell you. Over the LinkedIn, you search GoEdu Hub. Here you have to go to the GoEdu Hub, otherwise you are having the link GoEdu Hub. This GoEdu Hub Technologies, and here you can go to the post, and here like this is the last class question. Here is here day 1, and these are the things, questions we have asked. Reference notes also available. You need to put here the comment. In the comment you need to put your registration ID and then the solution of these questions. Like somebody have written like this, something like this. Okay, and if you want to do certain task that I'm providing you, you need to share that task to your wall, and you need to tag GoEdu Hub technology. You can create certain PDFs also, you can create certain videos, that is up to you. But you have to share with the GoEdu Hub and have to share over your profile. The third thing, the task we are providing, that you have to share to your wall over the LinkedIn. Got it? Now come to the content part, today's class. I don't want to give the more time in the attendance and all these things. Yes, this assignment is for today. I have shown you this assignment. Okay, this assignment link is available over the description of this video also. Okay, in the third rule, you having one link, there is certain questions. Weekend, you are having the weekend, over the weekend, in the 2 days, you can solve these questions. These are very basic questions. Okay, so now come to this part, string part. I think I have tried to cover almost all these things. Okay, and after the class, you can go through this article, you will got some more ideas. Okay. Now let me come to the decision making. Like little bit I have already told you the decision making, how we can do the decision making. We can write the if else conditions. Here in the Python there is no curly braces. You don't need to write any curly braces. Every assignment before the next class you have to complete. That is the deadline. No, you don't need to put in a PDF in the GoEdu Hub comment. You need to share those certain article. You can write an article, you can put a PDF to your wall, and where you can tag the GoEdu Hub. Okay, so here I'll tell you about the decision making. So in the Python I was telling you there is no curly braces, there is nothing like that. Like in other language you need to put the curly braces. Here simply you are putting certain statements, like I'm putting certain condition if A greater than B. So if condition, and after the like whatever the statement I want to put inside this if, I need to put after the colon, and then here you need to put certain space. So as many statements you are putting inside the if should be at same level. I'll give you one example. Okay. So decision making is like this. We are testing certain condition: equal, equals to, not equal, greater, less than, greater than equal, and less than equal. These are the certain conditions. Okay. If else statement is we are writing something like this. If condition start, you can whatever will be fall under the condition, we are writing certain body, and then if certain things are false, then it will go outside the if. This is normal flow, you know. If expression statements, I don't want to tell you, but if I want to write the multiple conditions, if else, then here the elif. Okay. Guys, please focus on the class. Don't worry about the assignment part. That is the other than this class. First focus on the class. After that, do all these activities. That is the different thing. Okay. So now first I'll give you some examples in the if else condition. Like what type of questions I can solve in the if else condition. Simple question I'm solving. First question is either A, I can take the largest of 3 numbers. Simplest example. Largest of 3 numbers. Okay. I just want to check largest of 3 numbers. Okay. So what I have to do, I have to take the user input A, integer values I just want to take. Int, you know that. Input function is for taking the user input, and inside this input function I need to write some text if I want. Okay, so enter the value of A. Okay, second thing is I'm taking user input, second variable, that is the B input, and then enter the value of B. Okay. Similarly, I'll take the third variable C equals to int input enter the value of C. Now I just want to check maximum of largest of 3 numbers. So I can write the if condition here. There are the different ways to solve this question. I'm simply writing if A greater than B, multiple condition I'm checking, and A greater than C, then I can say A is largest number. I can print A is largest number, and I can also print the value of A. So here A variable. Even I can write here I can put comma and then A, but I just want to write multiple statements inside this if. So this is the if, and this is basically expression. You can call expression or condition. And whatever the statement you want to put inside this if, you have to put colon, and in the continuation after the colon you need to put certain indentation. All the statement inside the if should be at same level of indentation. Now I just want to go outside of this if. I need to press backspace and I need to write here another condition. If B greater than A and B greater than C. I can say there are the different ways to solve this question. I'm solving this question using one way. B is largest. I can write nested condition also. B is largest, and this time I'll put the value of B, comma B, like this. Third condition I'll check if C greater than A and C greater than B. In that case I can say C is largest number. And I'll put the value of C. Now I'll run this code by hitting shift enter, and now you can see it asking for the value, like I'm putting here 10, and then I'm putting here 20, and then I'm putting here 5. And now you can see B is largest number, its value is 20. So this is the simple program to print the largest of 3 numbers and how you can write the if condition. Similarly, you can write the else. Here I have provided the multiple if conditions. Yeah, there are the lots of ways to solve this question. You can skip the else part here. There is no else. I have not written the else. In the next program I'll write some else condition also. So this is the simplest program. Like I just want to check a person is, like nowadays it's a COVID vaccination, and I just want to check a person is falling under the category of above the 18 or not. So I can check the age. I can take the age input, int input, and inside this just put the your age, and then I can check a condition if else, simple if else I'm writing. If age is greater than equals to 18, then I can say person is eligible for vaccination. Else part I'm writing here, else colon I can write not eligible. Now I can run this code, and here I can put the value, like I'm putting here 12. Then it will go inside the else part, because a person age is 12, if condition is not true, it will take first age greater than 18, no, so it will go inside the else part. Similar, you can check the some other questions also, like a number is even or not, a number is prime or not. You can check the different questions. But this is how to write the if else. Now I just want to check multiple condition. Like multiple condition I want to check. Either this condition is true, either this condition is true. I just want to check the multiple conditions. Then I need to write here else if. Okay. So let me write the else if example. You can see here all these things are written here. If else, simple example of if else is and else if. Else if is to checking the multiple conditions. Like I'll pick this example. I don't want to write the exam code. I'll pick this code and I'll run inside my Jupyter notebook. Sorry, Google Colab. Okay. Here what I'm doing, I'm taking a user input A variable, value of A, then I'm taking value of B. Then I'm checking if B is greater than A. If B is greater than A, I'll simply print B is greater than A. Otherwise, if A equals to B, then I'll put both numbers are equal. Otherwise, I can say B is not greater than A. So I'm checking the multiple condition. I just want to check either B is greater than, equal or not greater than. So one condition I can check with the help of if else. But if this condition is true, B is greater than A, then it won't execute the remaining part. First condition is true, it won't execute these things. If first condition is false, this condition is false, then it will check else if. Else if, here we are writing else if. There is a keyword called else. Else A equals to B. If this condition is true, then it will skip else part. Okay. Guys, please answer. Some people are asking certain questions. You guys can work as a volunteer, and please, those who know the answers, please answer the question answer in the chat window, because it won't possible for me to give the answer of every question. So you guys please cooperate. I'm teaching you the things. You please answer other person's doubts, so that it would be the more interactive session. I can tell you more and more things. Then otherwise what happened, my concentration distract and I'll skip some topics. Okay. So just let me focus on the class, and you guys please see this chat window. You can answer other person's doubts also, and try to focus in the class maximum as possible, as because you are going to get lots of things, lots of the smaller things, basic things. These are the building blocks for developing your coding skills. If you don't know coding in the Python, please focus in the class, and after the class read all the articles that we have put it in the Python blog. Whatever I'm following in the class, you guys after the class you guys can read that, all these things. Okay. So this is the simple how we can put the multiple conditions in the with the help of else if. Okay. I can write multiple else if, like I can write one more else if also here. Okay. You can see here. Okay. Here is only one example, but like I can check a number. If a number is greater than 10, then it will execute. If number is greater than 20, it will execute another condition, another block. If a number is greater than 100, it will execute another block. Otherwise, it will say number is not in range. So you can check the multiple condition for a particular number. Or you can check the multiple condition for the marks also. Like you are studying in the college and you just want to, I'll run this block. You are studying in the college and you just want to check you are under the which category. You are getting the marks in the range of 90 to 100, in the range of 70 to 90, in the range of 60 to 70, in the range of below the 40, something like this. Okay. there is some error. Let me check it out. If yes, this else indentation, yeah, okay. After the else, I need to put certain space. Now I'll run. This will execute. Asking the value for A, I'm providing value for A is 30, value for B is 50. B is greater than A. First condition is true. B is greater than A. It won't check all remaining conditions. If I'm providing both values equal, then first it will check first condition. Then this condition is false. It will come to the next condition. Next condition is true. Then it will skip the remaining part. Okay. So I think this is, and you can write the nested conditions also. Like inside the if, you can write the multiple conditions. This is the example of nested condition. Like you are taking a user input, then you are checking a number is greater than 50. If it is greater than 50, you are checking again inside this one condition. If x is greater than 100, then you are putting value is greater than 100, else it is less than 100, else we can say it is less than 50. So inside the if, you are writing condition inside the condition, that is called the nested. Okay. Whatever the link you guys are want, all these links are available in the description of this video, and if something is missing, you can visit our website www.goeduhub.com. So this decision part is completed. Okay, let me go to the next topic, that is the loops. Okay, I have explained you string and decision making. Now I'm coming to the next part, that is the loops. Okay, how to write the loops in the Python, different type of loops, for loop, while loop, and how you can write the conditions inside the loop. Okay, and inside the loop, yeah, there is switch, break, all these things we are going to see. Okay, so let me write here some text and loops. Okay. Okay, so loops, you know why we are writing the loop. In any programming language, loop is basically you want to execute certain statements several times. Like I just want to execute certain statements 5 times. I just want to execute certain statements, a specific code 10 times. Then I'll write a loop. Same code I don't want to write again and again. Loop is basically, it solves our problem easily. You just want to execute same code certain numbers, finite times. You can say 10 times, 15 times. You can say these are the iterations. We are calling them iterations. I just want to run a loop code 10 times. That is called the 10 iterations. Basically, loop is using reusability. Okay. In the loop, we are using the reusability. We don't need to write the code again and again. This is very basic thing I'm telling you. You should know all these things, but still I'm telling you each and everything. Okay. So now I'll come to the first one type of loop, that is the for loop. Okay. For loop in Python. How to write the for loop in the Python? There are the different ways to write the for loop in the Python. Okay, so first I'm writing here for loop. Okay, one thing is for loop, I just want to access in the sequences. For I in a sequence. Okay, sequence I can say, what is the sequence? Sequence I can define as string. So I can define like this, hello. Okay, for I in S, and then I can print S, I. Now you can see this. What happens here? Basically, S having a string called hello. And I already told you string having indexes like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is string having five elements. So this loop will run 5 times for I in S. First time I value is here. I'll print I already printed. I can print one more thing, print element. Okay, and then I can print S of I. Both things are same. Sorry, what I have written, S of I is not good. I cannot write that. I can write in the range. Sorry, I just want to tell you. This is the simple thing. Here what happens, it is simply I is, it will pick the first element. Okay, then increment by 1, it will go to the second. Basically I value initially is 0, and S of 0, what is the S of 0 is H. So basically sequence, it is reading the sequence directly. You don't need to put the index here. It will iterate the sequence. Okay. Similarly, it will read the list also. If I am having a list L, right now you don't know about the list, but some people already know the list, like 10, 20, 30. Now in place of S, I can write L. And now I can run this code. It will give you 10, 20 and 30. So basically, list and string are the sequence data type. And sequence we can iterate with the help of the for loop easily. This is the one way how to use the for loop. Another way is using the range function. Okay. I need to fix certain settings. Okay, so range function. Where? Yes. Okay. Second way is for loop using the range function. In the range function, I'll explain you first the range function. In the range function, we are having 3 things. Start index, or you can say stop index, or you can say step or size. Start, stop and step. Start means beginning of iteration. You just want to start the iteration from 0th index, from first index, from second index. Let me show you. Simple example I'll show you. Okay. For I in range sorry, I in range 5. Okay, I'm providing only one parameter. Okay, first parameter here, if I'm providing 3 parameters, maximum parameters I can provide inside the range function is 3 parameter: start index, stop index and step index. If I am providing only one parameter, it means this is the stop index. It will take by default start and step. Print. You will clear more after seeing the example. Okay. Basically, here you can see it will start by default start indexes. Here I'll write in the comment section, default start is from 0. Okay, and default step is 1. Okay, clear? So here, if I'm providing one element, it means this is the stop. Stop means I have to stop at 5th index. So it will start from 0, 0 comma. Basically, what internal Python understand this means range 0 comma 5 comma 1. This is the internal meaning for the Python if you write range 5. Okay, and next thing is I can provide more parameters, like simple one parameter I have provided you. Okay, that is the simply I'm providing a single value. Okay, I just want to print table of a given number. Okay, I just want to print table of a given number. Okay, for I in, so table starts from first index. I never write the table like start from 0. So I just want to start from 1. I just want to go till the 10. Okay. So here I'm providing two parameters. If I'm providing two parameter, it means first parameter is start index, second parameter is stop, and by default step is 1. Okay. If I am providing the one parameter, it means it is the stop. One parameter is stop. Two parameter is start and stop. Okay. And inside this, I can write a value. Like I just want to print the table of 2. So n here I'm putting 2, and then I can write t equals to n into I. If I'll multiply this, then I can print t, or I can print like this also, n comma star. Here I just want to multiply sign comma I, and then I just want to print the equal sign also, double quotes equal, sorry it's not equal, how to put the equal, yes, t comma. Okay, now let me run this code. This is table for number 2. Got it? So using the range function, this is the range function. I have taken start and stop index. It will start from first. 11 is not inclusive, it's exclusive, so it will go less than 1. So if here is written 10, it means it will go 11, it means it will go till the 10. If here is written 10, it will go till the 9. Okay, so I value, initially I value is 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and n is 2. So always first time I is 1, 2 into 1, I is 2, 2 into 2, 2 into 3, like this, 2 into I equals to value. Okay, use of this one, this is, if I don't write the one, I'll skip this one. Okay, I'll skip this one. Now I'll write this. What happened? It will start from 0 by default. So 2 into 0, no sense 2 into 0. Okay, so that's why I have taken this. And if I'll provide step also here too, then what it will do? It will skip by 2. Like I value initial is 1, then I value, it will increment by 2. I value is 3, then I value is 5, 7, 9, like this. Okay, so this is the how to write the for loop using the range function. You can write certain programs like even number. You can check the, you just want to print only the even numbers, you just want to print only the odd numbers. Here I'm writing the multiplication of only the odd numbers. Okay, and you can write the nested loop also, loop inside the loop. Okay, like Nested loop is, for writing the loop inside the loop, we can write the multiple rows. We can make the patterns. I can show you one simple pattern. Star pattern. Have you heard about star patterns? In the programming, we always do the patterns, right? So here, I'll write one star pattern. For the star pattern, I need 2 loops at least. Okay, I just want, like, a star pattern is something like this in some rows and some columns. Like in the first row, I just want to print 1 star. In the second row, I just want to print 2 star. In the third row, I just want to print the 3 star, like this. So I need to put 2 loops. One loop is for rows and another loop is for columns. Okay? Guys, till now, things are clear or not? Can you tell me in the chat window? Okay? Or I'm making a nested loop example. I'm printing here a pattern. Okay? So, rows, I'm putting here r equals to int input. Okay? Enter the number of rows. After the class, guys, please practice all these things. Then only you will get the things. Okay? How many rows you want? Like I want 3 rows, I want 5 rows. So user input I am taking here. I just want to print a star pattern. Then I'll write here a loop, for loop. For I in range. Okay? Like I'll start the range. 0 to number of rows. So 0 comma r. Okay? Colon. This loop is run for every row. In the first row, I want 1 star. In the second row, I want 2 stars. So I just want to give the inner loop. Inside the inner loop, I just want to give the how many stars I want in a particular row. So I need to run one more loop. Okay? For, here I am taking a variable name j. You can take any name, and then range. Inside this, I am writing here j. J will go till the I. Like in the first row, I want 1 star. In the second row, I want 2 star. So as number of row, like first row, number is 1. Second row, number is 2. So I want 2 number row, 2 stars. 3 number row, 3 stars. So j loop will run till the 0 to number of rows. Okay? And inside this, I'm writing here print star. Okay? And then I'll run this block. You will see here, number of rows, I'm putting here 4. And you can see what happened. Basically, all the stars are in a separate rows. What I want in the first row 1 star. I want in the second row 2 stars. I want in the third row 3 stars. But it's not happening. I need to improve this. How to improve? Basically, print is always execute. When print execute, it will go to the new line. So I just want to stop this, go to the new line. I want to put the code in the same line. For putting the code in the same line, what I can do, I can write like this, end, end equals to double quotes. Simple. END equals to double quotes. Then what it will do, it will remain in the same line. So for the first row, this loop completely run 1 time. For the second row, this j loop will run 2 times. So second time, it should be in the same row. And after completing this j loop, I have to go into new line. What happened now? I'll see. Like here I'm putting 4. All the stars are in same line. So when I need to put the new line? After the J loop. So you can put here empty print. Now 4. Yes. First I value is 1. Means first row I value is 0. This J loop runs once. After completing this J loop, this print execute, it will keep the cursor in the new line. Okay. So this is basically how to write the different pattern programs. Now you can solve any pattern program. Little bit logical things you have to put. Okay. Guys, getting the things? If you are getting the things, just hit the like button below the video. I want the somebody have written confused ma'am, explain once more. Okay, why empty print? Okay, let me show you what happens here. Again I'll tell you the dry run. If R value, suppose R value I'm putting 4, user input is 4. First time this is 0 to 4. Okay, range is 0 to 4, 0, 4. Okay, this first time I value is 0. When I value is 0, it will go inside and it will execute all the statements inside this loop. So I value is 0, this J is 0, 0 in 0. Okay, 0 in 0, it will run. Here I can increment by 1 plus 1. Okay, so then it will run all the one time more. So if R value is 4, I can remove now. Okay, so 0 and 0, it will run one time. Then what happened? You just think when R second row, first row, it will just run once. It will print 1 star and cursor in the same line. When you are coming outside this loop, this print will execute and this make the cursor to come into the second row. Second time when this loop runs, I value is 1. Then J value is 0 and 1. Okay, J value is 0 and 1. It will run next time and it will print the 2 stars. Basically 0, you can skip the 0 part because 0th time it won't run. You can see I value is 2. If I value is 2, then what happens? This J loop is runs 0 and 1. When I value is, let me write here, I can explain how can I value is 2. Okay, if I value is 2, then J value would be 0 and 1. J will run 2 times. So every time, first time J value is 0, it is less than 2, it will execute, it will print 1 star and cursor in the same line. Then again J value is 1, J value is incremented by 1, it will check J is less than 2, it will remain in the same row and it will print next star. So 2 stars it will print when I value is 2. Then this loop is completed when J value increment by 2, 2 is not less than 2. So cursor will come outside this loop and now we need to change the row. So this print execute, this will keep your cursor in a new line. Increment we are not writing here. By default I told you, I explain you the range function. In the range function when I am putting 2 parameters, by default increment by 1. When I am putting 3 parameters, that time it will see you need to provide separately increment. If you are not providing increment, it means by default it's incrementing by 1. Okay. So this is the simple thing. If you want to decrement the things, like you want to start the maximum, then you need to put like first your value should be greater Like your value should be 6. If your value is 6, it will go till the 0, and then you need to put the decrement by -1 inside the range. Let me show you here. For I in range 6, 0, -1, print I. This is the decrementing loop. What happens here? Here we need to provide the third parameter, -1. If you are not providing, it will take by default +1. AND is for providing the new line. So 6, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And every time it's decrementing by 1. Okay? Guys, if you don't know the class time, then why are you present here? Class time is 6 to 8. You should know that. Okay? Next thing is, this is how to write the different patterns, and in the question, like in the today's assignment, I have put it one question. That is, you need to make a pattern. You need to make a pattern. This is the link where all the questions are available that you have to complete. This is the pattern you have to write. So if you understand the loop clearly, then you can complete this question. Okay? Try to complete as many questions you can do. Some question you are having certain doubts, don't worry. You can complete in the next classes also. Okay? Yes, weekend is off, Saturday, Sunday is off. Okay, next class would be on Monday. Let me focus in the class right now. Okay, guys. So I think I have tried to cover most of the things in the for loop. Okay. Now, yeah, some break and continue I have forgotten. Okay. So you can say the statements that can continue the flow and that can break the loop. Okay. So we can use the break statement. We can use the continue statement. I can tell you the break statement, how the break statement works. You can say flow statement. So here one example I can show you for the break. For I in range, and inside this I'm putting certain values like 5. Okay, and print I. Okay, you know that what it will print 1 2 3 4 5 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, but I just want to break the loop. I want to give certain condition. If I value is 3, then break this loop. Control will come outside the loop. If I equals to 3, break. Okay, let me run this. Okay, what happens here? Initially I value is 0, then 1, then 2. When I value is incremented, its value is 3. This if condition is true, and this what this break does, this break keep our cursor outside the current loop. Okay, so loop is broken. When the break statement occurs, loop is broken. Okay, and continue is just want to skip certain conditions. You just want to skip certain conditions. Like here in the same example, I'll put the continue also. Continue. In place of break, I'm putting continue. You can see the difference. Here, I can take another example. Continue won't work like this. Basically, I just want to skip certain conditions. If I'll write the print here, instead of this, I can print inside this. Yes. What happens? First time I value is 0. Okay. It will take I equals to 3. No, this condition is not true. It will basically print I. Then 2, it won't true. This time also it execute. When I value is 3, continue. Continue means below the continue, whatever the statements written in the loop, we will skip them. Okay. Below the continue, whatever the statement is written, we skip them. Okay. This is the uses of continue. Yes, pass also I'll tell you. Don't worry. Some people are so excited. They are all in. When I'm coming to the topic, just wait. Tell you each and everything. So for loop range function, I told you, you can go through this documentation and example of for loop, nested for loop I told you, okay, and statements, break statement I told you, and continue statement also I told you. Now come to the pass statement, okay. Pass is just for passing the empty condition. Pass is, I'll take this example. I don't want to write the code again and again. I'll take one example and I'll run this example. You will see all these things. Today's screen is working fine. It's not lagging. Yesterday I got some doubts, like people having the lagging screen. There would be some issue at my end and maybe at your end. I don't know. But today is fine. Yes. Okay. So numbers is, I'm taking here numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, some numbers. And then a for loop for number in numbers. If number is divisible by 2, you can say number is even. We are skipping the number. Otherwise, we can print the number. Yes, temple bell. I know. It's a time. Same time always it happens. Okay? Yeah, guys. So you can see here, when number is even, we are not printing. So you just want to put certain condition, but inside the condition you don't want to write the code. You want to pass the cursor. Whenever this condition is true, it will pass your cursor. Okay? It will pass your cursor. So number divisible by 2 equals to 0 means a number is even, then it will pass your cursor. Otherwise, it will print your number. Clear? This is the uses of pass statement. Okay? Simply, inside, like, I just want to write a condition, but inside the condition I don't want to write certain statements. So I can simply put a keyword called the pass. So I can write an empty condition. I can write an empty loop. No, continue is not same. Continue, what continue does? Continue skips the statements below the continue in the loop. Continue skip the statement. Whenever this condition is true, it means it will skip all the statements below the continue. Loop will continue, like I value is 3. When this condition true, it will increment the I value 1. Like next iteration, it will work over the next iteration. But in the past, what happens? In the past, you don't need to write any condition inside this if. There is nothing like it's passing. It's running all the iterations, all the statements. I have written the past example also. written 3 different examples. One is for pass, one is for continue, one is for the break. Again, okay, in the same statement also you can write these things. Like here, I'll write one more condition. If number equals to 3, okay, then pass, then continue. Okay, so what happened, I'll put this condition up aside. I'll give you one example. Okay, now I'll run this code. Okay, this is the biggest confusion. Basically, here I have written continue and pass both in the same program. In this program, numbers, this is a list. We are traversing a list. Okay, number is a variable, number in numbers. Okay, so number, first number it will pick 1, then 2, then 4, then 3, 6, 5, all these numbers sequentially. What will it will check? Number is equals to 3. So first number 1 is not true. So this condition is not true. Then this second condition will check if 1 is divisible by 2. No. So it will go inside the else part. It will print 1. Now come to the 2. For the 2, this condition is not true. Continue is not true. But this if condition is true, it means it will pass. Matlab, inside this we have written pass, means this if condition is true. So we won't go inside the else condition. So we won't print 2. Similarly for the 4 also. Okay, here. And then 3 comes. Okay. For 3, number equals to 3. So 3 is not divisible by 2. So according to our rule, 3 should be printed here. Previously it was printed. But now we have written one more condition, number equals to 3 means continue. Continue means cursor will go upper side and it will increment by 1. It won't execute statements below the continue. These statements won't be executed. So continue means after the continue, no statement is executed in the for loop, okay. And pass means inside the condition you are not writing any statement. And break means you just want to come out of the loop, okay. When its value is 9, that time we will just want to come out of the loop, okay. So we can write one more condition here. If number equals to 9, that time it will break the loop. Okay, now all 3 execute. Break means when number value is 9, after that we won't execute the loop, we won't traverse these numbers. So this is the break, and pass, continue, all 3 in a single example. Clear now everything? Okay, I'll give you the small video about the assignments. Okay, after the class I'll make a short video and we will mail you. Okay, obviously after the training you will get the certificate, don't worry guys. So now I think loop part is clear, for loop is clear. Similarly the while loop. While loop is nothing new. While loop is simply we are checking the condition first and then we are executing the things. Here only the while loop, yes. Control statements, pass, continue and break. And then come to the while loop. Okay. While loop is simply we are checking certain conditions like this. Let me write here the example for the while loop also. Okay. While, and then we will write certain expression, and inside this we will write certain code. Okay, so we just want to print certain letters, or here while, okay, I just want to check certain condition. I equals to 0, and then I'll take a string s equals to go edu hub. Okay, then I'll write a condition, I less than length of s. You know this, length of s is how much? 3, 3, 6, 7, 8. Length of s is 8. So this loop will execute 8 times. Okay, and we will print I. Okay, what happened? Okay, this is infinity loop. I need to stop it. Okay, what happens? I less than length of s. I is 0, length of s is 8. This is always true, so this is infinity loop. If you want to run an infinity loop, you can write here in place of this condition while true. Then it will run infinity time. But I have written this, I need to provide certain conditions here. Okay, I need to break the loop. Okay, so breaking this loop, inside this I need to put certain values like I equals to I plus 1. Okay, it will increment the values. Now you can run this. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When I value is incremented till the 8, 8 is less than 8, not possible, loop is terminated. So this is the condition, and I equals to 0 is initialization, and this is increment or decrement, you can call it step also. Okay guys? No, plus plus won't work. Here we are using plus 1. In the Python, plus plus won't work. Okay? I less than length of s and print I equals to I plus 1. This is the simple while loop I have written. I can write the multiple while loop. Inside the while I can put the break also. Okay, so inside this while I can put the break also. Like I can put a particular condition. If, okay, if s of I equals to h, okay, then it will break. Okay, let me run this. This will run only 5 times because 6th character is h. When it reaches to h, s of I is I value is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. S of 5 is h. S of 5 is h. It will break the loop and our control will come out of the loop. Similarly, you can use the pass statement also. Now I can write a same program like last time I have printed table of a number. Okay, I have printed table of a number with the help of for loop. Table of a number I can write with the help of while loop also. Like I equals to 1 and n here I'm taking 2, okay, and then I'll write the loop while 10 times I just want to run this loop. I less than equals to 10. Okay, and I equals to I plus 1. What I want to print here? I want to print this n, and then I and n into I. Okay, I can run this. Table of 2. 2 into 1. Here I can give little bit strings decoration, comma, and then here double quotes equal, double quotes, comma, multiple strings. 2 into 1 equals to 2, 2 into 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. So I hope now loop part is also clear. So some questions are based on the condition, some questions are based on the loop, and something is about the list string, and little bit I'll tell you about the list also, because we are remaining till the 18 minutes are remaining. In the description of this video, everything is there, guys. Please check the description of the video. Even pinned message is also available. Registration link, each and everything to available to our website. Just go to the goeduhub.com. Okay, so this is the loop part is completed. Now I'll tell you something about the list, and list is very interesting, guys. And you can say heart of the Python. If you understand the list clearly, you will get lots of things. Some guys are writing enough, ma'am. Okay, don't worry. Little bit I'll tell you about the list. L equals to, inside the square brackets we are writing the list. It is acting like, because some question I have written there about the list, that's why I want to tell you. L equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a list. I just want to traverse this list using the for loop for I in L. Print I. I can traverse this list like this. Simple sequence. It is just like the string. Okay? You can traverse the list just like a string. You can go to here, go to Hub, Python tutorial. List, Python list. I'll give you overview. In the next class, I'll take in more deep the list. List is simply A equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just want to add more. List is mutable, guys. Very important. Why list is mutable? List is basically we can add more elements in the list. String is immutable. We cannot add the elements in the string, but in the list we can add more elements. Okay, so basic difference between the list, and you can say list can be collection of strings also. Okay, let me tell you certain examples. List is used to store sequence of values. You can say it is just like array, collection of values. And it can store multiple types of values. Like here, we can write a list. L equals to, inside the list, I can put some value like 10, I can put my name like Sharda. I can put a float value also 4.5. So different type of values. I can put various types of values inside a list. You can say it is a sequence data type that can have multiple types of data, or you can say collection of heterogeneous data. It is a mutable. Mutable means this is the simple list. I just want to access its element L of 0. L of 0 is 10. L of 1 is my name. And L of 2 is 4.5. Okay. L of 2 is 4.5. Okay. And I just want to change the value. Like in place of 4.5, I just want to put 45. Okay. So L of 2 equals to 45. I can assign new value, and after this I can print L. And this is new value is assigned. Like one value is 10 and then my name, and then you can see the next value is 45. Okay. So you can say list is mutable data type. We can change the values inside the list. You can check its type, like print type of L. Okay, type of L, data type of L is list. Class is list. Now you can see the different characteristics of the list. It is ordered. Always it is ordered. We can access its element by index. I have already accessed its element by using the index like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. Okay. And mutable I already told you. Different type of data types we can store inside the list. Inside the list we can put the another list. Okay. List have different functions. Like indexing and splitting part is same. That we have seen in the string, same part we are using here. Indexing from 0, 1, 2, 3. Left to right it's a 0 started from 0 till the number, and right to left it's -1, -2, -3. And slicing is same. Using the colon operator we can access the slice of a string. Stop index, start index and step index we are using here. Same thing. Okay. And there are the lots of functions like length function. We do the same thing, member save, concatenation, repetition, all these things in the list also. You can delete a particular element from the list also. Okay. So all these things, this is the basic overview about the list. More questions I'll solve in the next class. Tuple and dictionary I'll take in the next class. In the next class I'll cover basic Python part like tuple and dictionary. After that we can move towards the data science libraries, because these are the basic things you should know: the decision making, you should know the loops, you should know the different data types like a string, list, dictionary, tuples, all these things. After that we can go to the data science libraries. We can start the data science part. Yeah, different functions we can do in the list. So today I'm not covering because it's overloading. Lots of people cannot do all these things. List, tuple differences, all these things I'll cover in the next class. Okay, I'll summarize the things for today's class. Like what we have covered. I can say in the string different data types in the Python. Different data types like numbers we know, integer, float, and complex numbers, that are the simple data type. And then the sequence data type. In the sequence data type, I can say string and list, string, list, and tuple. And in the sequence data type, we have studied the string. String is basically we can put inside the double quotes, single quotes, and triple quotes. We can access with the help of indexing, positive index and negative index. We can apply certain functions in the string. We can do the certain operations over the string like concatenation, repetition, membership operator, all these things. And then we can apply certain functions like length, upper, lower, capitalize, and it is the lowercase, uppercase, is alpha, digits, all these things we can check. And then we have moved towards the if-else condition. If-else condition, we have written certain condition, simple if-else, then multiple condition, if, elif, and then else, and nested if-else you can write. And after that we have moved towards the loop. In the loop we have seen the for loop. You can write for loop in two methods. One is the range, using the range function, and then using the simple you can access in a sequence. And in the loop we have control statements like continue, break, and pass. We have seen certain examples of those. And after that we have moved towards this if else completed loop and a string. Then we have seen little bit overview about the list. Okay, all these things are basics of the Python. Okay guys, I think this is enough for today. There is nothing to change the criteria of the attendance. You simply, two things are necessary: session summary, and you need to give the answer of LinkedIn questions. And two things are optional: the task we are providing, it's up to you. Just solve the questions and you can publish to your wall. That would be good. You can tag the GoEduHub. If you don't want to publish to your wall, that is not a mandatory, but to give the answer of questions that we are putting over the GoEduHub page, over the LinkedIn, that is mandatory, and session summary is mandatory. Okay guys, I think this is enough for today. We'll see you in the next class, and have a good weekend. Okay, thank you so much. And I always say you, if you like this class, please hit the like button. It will take really 1 second. It's not even taking the 1 second. It will encourage us if you are hitting the like button. Okay, and thank you so much. And you can also tell your friends, they can also join from Monday. They can see the last 2 classes as recording till the Sunday 5 p.m. registrations are open. You can see our website, link is there. After the 5 p.m. Sunday, we won't accept new admissions. And for the certificate part, you have to follow all the attendance formalities. 2 things are necessary: session summary and LinkedIn question answers. And Facebook question answer is optional. And it would be good for us if you write the task solutions. You can make the notes that will be beneficiary for your future also. You can see over your wall all these things. Okay, so thank you so much guys. We'll see you on Monday. Bye bye. Have a nice weekend. Okay, so now I'm disconnecting.